We are always ready.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
What's up, guys? Jonathan Mercado.
Jaden Prince, and welcome to, what did we name it? Make It Sound Good?
No, make it sound great Wednesday.
Make It Sound Great Wednesday. That's why we serenaded you with a great song.
So, trust me, I'm not quitting my day job, and neither is she.
Nope.
We are terrible singers, so guarantee you we will still be on the Facebook Live every Wednesday. So, thank you for tuning
No
in, guys.
American Idol for us.
No,
Nope.
absolutely not. But thank you for tuning in, guys. We have a lot of important things to discuss about, obviously. We're going to start off with our house cleaning stuff. Let's talk about Alpine and Tesla and us here at GoFast. So Alpine came out with really, really cool systems for Tesla specific. You know, the very vehicle specific Model 3s at certain years, Model Y certain years, etc. So when you're talking to your sales rep and you say, hey, Jonathan, I got let's say a Model Y 2021 in my shop or a Model 3 2021 in my shop, and it's got the premium sound and the customer wants to do audio in it, you have to let us know very, very specific details. If it's amplified or not amplified, how many speakers system it has, and also very, very important, the exact year, because I've gotten a couple of calls last week about it, and the customer goes, I don't know what year it is. We got to find out, guys. It's very important because it all works with, obviously, Tesla's integrated circuitry. It's a direct connect harness for all the speakers in the vehicle on top of their signal processor. It's all direct connect, T harnesses, so you don't have to cut, splice, anything.
Nice.
On top of that, it's optimized for that particular vehicle, the processor. So you have to specifically tell us year, make, model, and what exactly you're planning on doing, and if it has amplified and non-amplified. Tesla pieces are very, very important to our industry, guys. There's really no manufacturer out there that has a direct plug and play Tesla sound system, except for Alpine. And Alpine has done all the R&D for you guys. Have done all the hard work, making sure that the bracketry is correct, making sure the connectors are correct, the wire length is correct, making sure the optimizing of the sound is correct for that particular vehicle. So if you want the best sound in your Tesla, definitely give us a call. Attention tinners, I know you guys see a lot of Teslas at your shops. I mean a lot, because I see a lot of you guys ordering 60-inch rows, and I ask you what it's going to, and you go, it's for a Tesla Model 3 or it's for a Model Y. Shout out to give a shout out to your sales rep. Let's have a discussion about maybe bringing some of this Tesla audio stuff into your arsenal of weapons. Everybody's looking for ways to make a little additional revenue, and bringing in some specific Tesla pieces into your shops. And obviously you're tinning the cars. It's not hard to install them. So make sure you talk to your sales rep. Let's talk about the Teslas for your shops.
Absolutely. And like you were saying about how Tesla's kind of newer to the market, and well, not newer,
No.
but they're becoming more popular, and we're seeing them a lot more on the roads as they are an EV. This is the perfect market to jumpstart yourselves into before all your competitors also hop on board. So definitely make sure to give us a call, because we are stocked up on everything Alpine Tesla related to help you guys out in your shops.
Yeah, and you guys are not buying no name brand stuff. You're buying Alpine.
Right.
Alpine is a very, very long-standing company. It's been around for as long as I can remember. Has always done very, very great R&D on all their products to make sure it's optimized for the best sound possible in your vehicles. So make sure you reach out to your sales rep. On top of that, we have still going on is the Margin March Madness, MMM. I can't say that 3 times fast. Margin March Madness from Alpine. So a lot of great deals on all their product lines. Make sure you call your sales reps, because we have deals to the end of this month. And let me tell you, a lot of you guys are taking advantage of it and have been selling a ton of Alpine. So shout out to you guys that have taken advantage of the Margin March Madness deal. If you're interested in becoming an SRP account, remember, direct dealers and SRP, give your sales rep a call. We can definitely help you out with Alpine products. Now, if you're a shop and you're interested in becoming an SRP account, give one of our sales reps a call. It's, not a large buy-in. We do have to obviously have you fill out paperwork and send it into Alpine. And then, we'll go from there and tell you if you're approved or not. But, guys, this is an awesome time to bring a tier A brand into your shops. So give your sales rep a call and make sure that you talk about how can I become an Alpine SRP account. Next thing we want to talk about is we have some really, really cool kicker bundles that Go Fast made on our own. With very, very aggressive pricing. It's a pickup bundle, which I don't know what you mean by pickup bundle. What is that supposed to mean?
Truck pickup bundle.
There you go. So
pickup truck bundle.
There
Sorry.
you go. So she wrote this down. I'm like, what's a pickup bundle? So truck bundles. We've done a lot of research on getting you a very aggressive pricing on some kicker truck bundles. Make sure you call your sales rep because it can include 112 or 212s in for that truck bundle. We also have a bunch of other kicker bundles that we're doing. So make sure you call your sales rep because we have a ton of bundles in stock right now for kicker. And on top of that, we have a ton of products from kicker. So if you need any subwoofers, amps, marine radios, you need any of that stuff, the new LX amplifiers, give us a shout. We have them in stock. So, guys, give Kicker a shout.
Give Kicker a kick.
Yeah.
A punch.
Next we want to talk about is obviously MX25. So, guys, it's literally a month away. For a lot of you guys that don't know.
It's less than a month.
I think it is.
26th?
Yeah.
It's less than a month away.
You guys always talk about what's MX25. MX25, here we go. We have it behind us. It's literally the mobile expo that all the vendors come down in one roof to see all you happy face dealers there and ask questions. I would always go to these shows, and I'm going to give you some hints. I would always go to these shows, go to as many trainings as I can sit my fat, happy butt on. I would also, go and get some deals because Go Fast invests a lot of money, and so do the vendors in this show to give you guys some great deals in our outlet room. So make sure that when the outlet room, opens up, you're the first to get in there. Shout out to the first 250 dealers that register. If you have not registered, you get early access into our outlet room. I think it starts at 9 a.m.
I think so, right?
Yeah,
Yep. For 1 hour, only the first couple hundred registrants get access to that outlet room for the deals of the century.
Yeah, and guys, make sure you get a hold of that. Also, get a hold of your sales rep. Go see your sales rep. We're going to talk about some deals. We're going to have some papers with some flyer deals that are not in that outlet room. So make sure you talk to your sales rep and go visit all the vendors. Talk to them. Ask them questions. Don't just go to the show and just walk around. Go to the show with a mindset to ask questions. If you've ran into a situation with a certain installation that you've had at your shop and you just don't know the answer to, this is your time to ask those questions to the vendors because head trainers are going to be there, the manufacturer reps are going to be there, and all the top tier manufacturer higher ups are going to be there also. So make sure you come loaded with questions because I know when I go to all these trainings, I get the most out of it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys that go to like a Knowledge Fest, SEMA, etc. You guys go with the mindset of learning and wanting to ask the vendors questions. Same thing with our show. We have all the big vendors there. We have all in fact, we have all the vendors that we deal with there. Time to ask questions because this is your time to shine. Make sure you get all the answers to the questions you have legit been asking for. Also, if you have not registered, make sure you go to expo.gofst.com. So that's expo, go fast without the A.com. Make sure you register right there. When you go to that website, it's going to tell you all the lineup of times and what's happening throughout that day. Make sure you register ASAP because, like I said, it's very, very limited to the first 250 people, the first session of the outlet room. So make sure you get, and on top of that, you get a lot of perks. Like for instance, today, later in this episode, we're gonna give one lucky early registrant $100 gift card giveaway just for registering early.
Yep.
And you do have to be at the show
Mhm.
to pick up your gift card. So make sure you register and you show up to the show to pick up your $100 gift card if you win it.
Oh, yeah.
Next week, it's going to be $75 gift card
Yep.
giveaway. Guys, it's free money. I don't know about you, but I like free money. I like free things. So all you got to do is register and come to the show. That's it. Point, period, blank. There ain't nothing special about it. There is no Houdini, genie in the bottle, rubbing, none of that. It's if you get called out, come to the show. We'll give you your gift card at the show.
And not only is that gift card free, the entire show is free. We want you to experience the best MX25 possible. So everything is free. We'll be feeding you. There's going to be a happy hour. And going back to what Johnny was saying about trainings, anytime there's a vendor training on a Zoom call or Microsoft Teams, we can see that you guys are also joining in. What better way, instead of just virtually seeing a training or learning about something new, than coming to the show and experiencing it in person, demonstrations, trainings. And speaking of, Johnny, do you want to talk about some of the trainings that we're going to be having?
Yeah, so there's actually going to be a live tent training with a live tent trainer there. Last year, that was a humongous hit. He's teaching you the ropes, the trips of in and outs at Solar Guard's booth about the proper way to tint cars, to tint front windshields, the proper way to cut, the proper way to heat, to shrink. So there's going to be Steve again at the show doing live tint trainings at the Solar Guard booth. So make sure that you join for that. But on top of that, GoFast picked up a new line. It's called Windshield Skin. So a lot of you guys are asking, well, what the hell is that? So let me explain to you what that is. That is a new process. This is the leading manufacturer of window skin. It's a clear skin that goes over your front windshield that doesn't allow chips, nicks, or even cracks to happen from rocks being kicked up on the highway. Anybody can do this, guys. I mean, any shop, and I'm being serious. There's going to be a live training at the show, how to apply onto windshields and how to take out and reapply, etc. It's literally minutes of application. It takes, anybody can do it at your shop, and it's add-on revenue to your shops. So if you're looking for add-on revenue, once again, I constantly preach this at every episode that we're on. Make sure that you check out the booth, the windshield skin booth, and ask the manufacturer some questions about it, because it's an added revenue. If you're already tinting, why not add a simple windshield skin over your front windshield tint, so that way you don't have a cracked windshield and you have to replace the whole windshield. Now you got to retint the windshield again.
Yeah.
So that's just an added protection to your overall vehicle. And anybody, and I 100% challenge every single one of you guys to join that training, that live demonstration, ask questions, and see how easy it is. We're actually going to have a bundle at the show. Hold on a second. It's a windshield skin bundle that we're going to have at the show. It's going to be for the show attendees only. And this is a crazy value. It's $850 value. You could get it at the show only for $500. And what that includes is 3 8mm universal window kits, a tube display stand, so there'll be a nice display stand so you can put on your floor, 2 shirts, a door decal, and be added onto the dealer locator. So a lot of you guys are asking me constantly, well, what else can I add onto my arsenal stuff? That's a perfect example of what you can add. It's called windshield skin. It is literally the #1 windshield protection in the industry worldwide. So come get trained at the MX25. If you haven't signed up, you could only see the training. You could only get this offer at MX25. Like I said, it's $500. That's literally $350 off the original price, and you get everything you need. 3 8mm universal kits, so 3 of those windshield kits to do 3 windshields. The tube display stand, 2 shirts, a door decal, and add it to the dealer locator so that people know who they need to go to. Guys, like I said, added revenue. Here it is. and only exclusive at Go Fast Solutions, on top of only exclusive for the MX25 show.
Yeah, and something awesome that Johnny taught me actually last week when this got announced is there's a couple things. First off, like he said, it's a 15-minute installation on your windshield, no heat required. But also, too, didn't you say that the sun auto repairs it almost like
No, it's not. It doesn't auto repair it. It helps it bond more onto the windshield.
Okay.
So you're thinking of PPF. That's completely different than PPF.
Kidding.
But this stuff will protect your windshield, especially if you guys have Corvettes coming into your shops. You know, you've got Hellcats coming into your shops. You got exotic cars, you know, McLaren, Porsche, all those high-end cars coming into your shop. You know what I mean? Not a Volkswagen Tiguan. But anyways, you could do it on a Volkswagen Tiguan too. But guys, you know, this is a great added revenue. It literally takes 15 to 20 minutes to add on to the vehicle. If you're doing tinting at your shops, it's a great add-on to any tint job. It's not big dollar value to your customer. Takes you literally minutes to put on. And it protects your customer's investment. So make sure that you talk to your sales rep about windshield skin. It's been around since 2007, guys. So if you guys don't know, the company's been around for
almost
a long
20
time.
years.
Yeah, long time. They are the leader in the windshield skin, and you'll only see it at MX25.
Yep.
So make sure you sign up, expo.gofsd.com. Next thing I want to do is actually unbox XK Glow Underglow kit and interior kit. A lot of you guys have asked, well, what's in this kit? Why? So this is actually an interior kit. So it comes with 6 tubes to do underneath your footwell, so you can do RGB in the footwell area inside the vehicle. And it also comes with 8 flexible tubes to do underglow in your vehicle. Now, the cool thing about this is, so let's talk about those flex tubes. So these are the tubes that go underneath the car. I'm bending them.
Yeah, that's
so
nice.
These are legit flexible tubes. These are the ones that go underneath your car. It comes with 8 of them for underneath your car. I'm sorry, not underneath your car, underneath your dash. So it comes with 8 of these. It also comes with the interior tubes.
That's for the inside of your car?
This is for the inside.
Oh, cool.
These are for the wheel wells. So a lot of guys like to do wheel wells. And then it also comes with 8 solid tubes for underglow. That whole package comes, so it comes with the interior.
It's a whole glow kit.
Yeah, so you get the interior and exterior all in one bundle. Not only that, comes with all the installation products you need, you know, double-sided tape, and also the mounts to mount the bracketry, to mount the bars outside of the vehicle. You just clip it on the corners. 1, 2, 3. You screw it on and you're done. So, and then the cool thing about XK Glow is it comes with all the wires you need to hook up the RGB kit. Now, this is not your typical standard RGB kit, and let me tell you why. 2 things. Number 1, these are true RGB, so they will have a white and all that stuff in there. But the cool thing about this kit is most of the time without underglow kits for the outside, you have to run 1 wire to each light into the vehicle. With this kit, you don't. They daisy chain into each other. So you get this wire harness. It's long enough to put in, you know, to each one. You connect one light to the other light, and now you're daisy chaining. So you go from, let's say, start at the back of the car. You do the bar there. You go on the side of the car. You go to the front of the car. Then you go to the other side of the car, and you just run that 1 wire into the vehicle, so you don't have multiple wires like I did doing underglow into my truck. This kit's pretty awesome because, like I said, it does that feature, and that's pretty cool. Now, the other cool feature about this kit, which really will interest a lot of you guys, is it's got a turn signal output. It's got a brake light output. So if you press the brake and you hit the brake, all the lights outside will turn red. So literally when you press the brake, it will turn red. Every light bar that you have RGB set will turn red. So it's telling customers that you are braking. That's a cool feature. Now, other cool feature of the XK Chrome kit is 100% Bluetooth. It doesn't rely on anybody else's app like Happy Lighting, etc. This has a proprietary app that works only with XK Glow products. Now, the cool thing about that app is it's on your cell phone. So you could have 2 of these. You can have 1 of these. You can have 10 of these. These are the XK Chrome modules. each one will link up together on the app. So you'll get numbered. So 1, 2, 3, etc., all the way up to 10, 20, whatever. Each one does an individual light output. So if you do outside lights, it's going to be your 1. Inside lights is going to be 2. Trunk like mine is 3. I have underneath the hood, I have 2 different lights on there. So that's my 4 and 5th channel. So it'll be all listed on the app itself. Cool thing about this is it's a true Bluetooth module, which actually talks to the lights to turn it on. Not only that, it's got channels 1 and channels 2. So what that means to you is channel 1, you could put it for under, you could put it pretty much any type of orientation I'm going to tell you. You could put it underneath, your underglow, and then you could put your interior, link those 2 apps up, or do 2 different colors, 2 different patterns, because the app does do multiple patterns. You could even do emergency patterns with white, yellow, flashing, strobing onto the lights. Another cool thing about this is, let's say, for instance, I have one XK Chrome module for underneath my motor. I have channel 1 running my front light and my rear light in the motor bay. And then I have channel 2 running my side lights on inside the motor bay. Or you could do it, think about the trunk, think about the interior of the vehicle. You put the front seats to be with channel 1, and the channel 2 will be your rear seat, or vice versa, whatever way you want to orientate this. Now, channel 1 will control one color set. Whatever color you want to do, whatever pattern you want to do, you want to wig, you want to do whatever, you could do that on channel 1. Channel 2, you could do a whole different set of stuff.
Dang.
So wig, let's say you put it emergency wig on channel 1. Mm-hmm. Channel 2, you want it to be zigzag. So it's changing the colors constantly, just changing in different patterns. You could do it on channel 2, and now you have 2 different zones doing 2 different things at the same time. Like I said, on the app, XK Chrome, you can link up multiple. So if you want all your XK Chrome modules to do the same thing, just link them up 1 through, let's say, 5, and that'll do the same pattern on all of them. If you want them to do individual, you could set it up. If you wanted to do startups, meaning one particular color when you want it to start up every time, you can. If you wanted to start up doing certain patterns, you can. It's very, very flexible with XK Glow. XK Glow's been doing this for a long, long time. They have one of the best warranties that I've seen out there when it comes to defective lighting. Give Shelby a call. She'll explain it to you, our RA person. But if you want the best underglow lighting for your vehicles, give XK Glow a try. Give your salesperson a call.
I have a question. They have
yes, ma'am.
2 types of kits. They have the Pro and then the Advanced. What's the difference?
So it depends. So they actually have 4 kits when it comes to this. So like this is the car kit. They also have a motorcycle kit. They have a slingshot kit. They have a boat kit that are specific to truck kit, rock lighting kit, emergency vehicle kits. So each kit has a different set of products. So like for instance, XK Mini. XK Minis, all it is the XK Chrome kit and the interior lighting.
Oh, okay.
That's it. So that gets you for customers that want to do interior lighting. Then they have the XK Car Standard, which is all it is the XK Chrome kit and just the bars for underneath the car to do underglow.
So no inside.
No inside. Okay. Then like this one, this is the Advanced. So this one has interior and also the underneath the car.
Right.
The Pro now has interior, underneath car, and wheel well kits. So these go in the wheel wells, the lining, so it does underglow in the wheel wells. That doesn't stop there with XK Glow. You can actually do multiple, like I said, multiple kits. You can keep adding on and on onto the lighting. So if you want the best lighting for your vehicle, give XK Glow a call or give us a call to get you all your XK Glow products. They also have an MX kit, which is their chasing effect, which we have in stock, which you can put the lights to chase around the vehicle, do different patterns, wig.
Cool.
It's all IC chipped, so everything can be controlled individual. So you'll see on those kits, it's a different segment. So this segment will be 1, this segment will be 2, this segment will be 3, this segment will be 4. It has 4 different IC chips in each bar, and you can set it up to do different patterns, to chase around the area, to do like beats underneath the car, music play, etc. XK Glow has a ton of expandability. So guys, make sure you check out XK Glow. So next thing I want to talk about is brand of the week. Obviously, you guys see it. its brand of the week is going to be Alpine. Alpine, once again, for the guys that don't know, which I hope you guys all know who Alpine is, because they've been around longer than I've been in diapers. So, you know what I mean? So I can tell you right now, Alpine, I've known them since I was a kid. You know, I remember when they had cassette decks in my father's car, and he had the cool CD changer in the back, and it was all Alpine labeled. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And his Firebird Trans Am, you know, what I mean, mullet times, guys. So, but that tells you how long Alpine's been around in this industry. They've done speakers, they do amps still. They get into the radio segment. They do micro amplifiers. They now have the Optum 6 and the Optum 8, which is your self-adjusting DSP processor that you can put into the vehicle. They do external module accessories, and they do backup cameras also, and dash cameras, guys. Alpine does a ton of stuff. They just don't do, you know, radios. They get involved in
They
everything.
diversify their portfolios.
Absolutely, you know, and you're gonna catch an Alpine training by yours truly, Dan Greenwood, at our show, which he'll be talking about the Optum 2.0, and also the Tesla VIN decoder, which a lot of you guys want to maybe sit on that. That's very, very interesting on how to add audio and standalone bass upgrades to a Tesla, which a lot of customers have been complaining. Tesla sound systems suck. They do. So Alpine's done the legwork. You're going to get trained on it. So make sure that you come to the show, the MX25, because you're going to get some awesome training from Dan Greenwood from Alpine. And like I said, come with questions, guys. What is the Optum 8? How does it work? You know, the micro amplifiers that they have, the KTP amplifiers to add on to their aftermarket radios. They're new, and I say this wholeheartedly. They're new ILX W770, which is their, not gonna say entry level, but price point, competitive wireless CarPlay, Android Auto that does Sirius XM ready, Bluetooth, and also wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, which is a huge, huge thing. On top of that, they also added to this radio the Lightning Link, which a lot of you guys are like, what's Lightning Link? So Alpine makes a pretty cool subwoofer boxes that has RGBs
I've
in it.
stood on one of them before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has pretty cool RGB lighting. Now, a lot of you guys, instead of taking out a controller or your cell phone to control the lighting, no. Alpine goes even further down, as now you can control the lighting on the head unit itself, which is real, real cool. You know what I mean? The dash cameras I've seen are some of the best dash cameras for premium. It does 1080p recording. It does incident detection with G-Shock. It's 144 degree wide viewing angle in the front camera. And it also has built-in Wi-Fi, so you can view it on your cell phone, guys. And it's a front camera, rear camera, all brought to you by Alpine. Alpine makes some of the best sounding speakers that I've heard of in the industry, from the entry level points, the DM series, all the way up to their new high res audio sound system speakers. But we have Type R's up here. If you want something that's going to handle some good amplification, one of Alpine's amplifiers they make, from the smaller series to the bigger series and amplifiers. They also make now an SA120M, which is Alpine's new 1 ohm stable 1200 watt small amplifier. It's literally this big, guys. And the amplifier just puts out raw power. So if you're doing like Type R's, you know what I mean, in the vehicle, definitely give that amplifier a try. They also make a pretty cool small 4-channel amplifier in the Type S and Type R series. So give Alpine definitely a try. If you're looking for me, for instance, I have a full crazy sound system in one of my vehicles, but the DSP processor that I had was not cutting it. I ended up putting Optum 8 in my vehicle, and with its self-adjustment, it was fantastic. It sounds impressively great. So, guys, if you're looking for some of the best products on the market, a top-tier A brand to bring into your stores, give your sales rep a call to become an SRP account. Or like I said, if a direct dealer that is an Alpine direct dealer needs any products that we have in stock, give us a call. You know what I mean? We're going to be fairly aggressive on the pricing to make sure you guys are all taken care of. And Alpine has one of the best warranties out in the industry also, should I add. So for you guys that don't know Alpine, shame on you. Alpine's been around forever, since I was a kid. Like I said, I told you my story about my father and his IROC Z with the mullet, you know what I mean? Cassette, CD changer in the back. Back in the day, Alpine used to do bass tubes, actually. It was a 10-inch bass tube. I can remember till this day. And it was a cylinder object like this big, and it had a 10-inch sub in it. And I remember my father putting it in his trunk, and that thing actually pounded for what it was.
Dang.
So, and then I remember also when I saw my first Alpine 4-channel amplifier, I'm like, what is that? Alpine, the amplifier was like this big. I was like, what is that? That's not going to do anything. The minute the customer turned, and I was like, wow, that's impressive. And the customer goes, it puts out 50 watts RMS at 4 ohms, guys. So make sure, if you want one of the best brands out there, give Alpine a try.
And what better way to soak up all those deals with our Margin March Madness, and with that training that they're doing at MX25 about Teslas. We also have everything Tesla related with Alpine. So get your hands on everything, and then any questions you have, you'll be able to sit in on trainings and then ask Dan and the rest of the Alpine team at MX25 any questions, comments, or concerns that you may have.
And you guys know Alpine comes to our show every year, and they don't come with just a booth of one product or two. They come big.
Like
they come they come loaded. Make sure you sit in that vehicle that they bring so you can experience. No? Okay. Well, anyways, so make sure that you ask Alpine so you can experience and see these speakers, the high-res audio on certain SKUs that they have that will be at our show. So make sure, come on down to our show. And then the last thing we want to do is we want to give away $100. For all you guys that registered early, shout out to you. You guys did the simplest job in the world.
Yep. Put your name in.
Yeah, put your name in. It took you 2 minutes to register.
And you could be winning $100.
And that's all you got to do. And then you just got to show up to the show. That's it.
Yep.
Get your learn on. Make sure you come to the show, and make sure you ask questions, guys. And look at this wheel. This wheel is loaded with people that's registered. So hopefully, let's see who wins. D, give it a spin. Shout out to Chris from Mobile Edge. You won the $100 gift card. When you go to the registration booth at the show, make sure that you say, hey, I won the $100 gift card. They'll verify that you did win, and they'll give you the gift card. Congratulations. And next week we'll be giving out $75. So everybody who's registered early rolls over to that $75. And if you have not registered, make sure you go to expo.gofst.com to register. Get in on that registration list, and hope to see you there. And make sure you come with questions, guys. This is to solidify your future with your shops, to learn about new products, to see what is going to be new out there in the industry. A lot of vendors are going to come. They're going to come with their A game. So make sure you come yourself.
With your A game.
Exactly. And make sure you ask questions. See you next week. And congratulations to Chris from Mobile Edge for winning a $100 gift card.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.